Not spoiler free anymore. We're gonna talk about the game right now. So in 3, 2, 1. What the fuck, bro? What the flying fuck they did to that game? What the fuck did they do to the father of the game, bro?
I'm live, bro.
Geezus. Как еще сказать? Jesus.
3, 2, 1, and we're live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another episode of Geezus, hosted by yours truly, George Mora, and our co-host today,
/ videographer Edwin Chuya.
exactly,
What's up, guys?
our boy, bro. Our boy's back. Back with another
Third episode. Yeah,
This is third Edwin Chuya episode.
feels good too. Feels really good being back.
Today, yeah, it's fucking fire.
It's all good. Continue.
Like this piece of shit.
No, it's all good. I mean, no one cares about what my opinion. It's all good. Go for it.
If you care about Edwin's opinion, please comment down below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. All right. Anyways, today we're going to be reviewing Last of Us 2, or like a discussion. The first half is going to be no spoiler talk, and then the last half is going to be all spoiler talk. I don't know how long we're going to do it for, but
We could do no
This is-
spoiler for 10 minutes because we do have a lot to talk about.
we have so much to talk about on this game. It's been such an anticipated game, Last of Us 2.
7 years in the
7
making.
years.
7 years in the making.
Fucking making, bro. 7 fucking years.
And I'm pretty sure the Last of Us fan were waiting patiently for this game too.
Dude, I'm a
Us.
Last of Us fan.
Yeah.
I not only played the first one, loving it. I thought it was a complete masterpiece. It's one of my
Beautiful.
favorite games of all fucking time for
Beautiful.
PlayStation 4.
10 out of 10.
Holy shit. If you haven't played it, go play it. If you don't even like playing video games, I would recommend just going on YouTube.
And just watch the gameplay, or you
And-
could just watch the movie, the cutscenes.
Yeah, just watch the cutscenes.
Yeah.
And it goes like a movie. It's like a little 4-hour movie. It's amazing.
Amazing,
It's
yeah.
emotional. You get touchy and everything. And now we've been waiting 7 years for this game.
7 years.
There is so much controversy in the fucking media right now with this fucking game. I don't know if you've experienced any of it. Have you?
I mean, I did watch one review, the one you sent me,
Mhm.
and when I did play The Last of Us 2,
Yeah.
it was confusing. It was really confusing. But when I watched that review, it made me understand why people hate it, because it was mentioned so much in the first game had that in this second one, the part 2 did not have.
It didn't have?
Yeah, didn't have at all. Which I'm pretty sure I don't want to spoil nothing, but it's basically they don't have emotion.
So like what? Like talk about generally like emotion. Oh, you said emotion.
Yeah.
So like story. The
Story. Like
They lacked emotion.
Yes, they lack emotion. I mean, they did have bonds, but like not as much as bonding they had in the first game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of my biggest things when people are asking me about this game, or like just seeing all the controversy, is that one of the biggest issues is the shock factor in this game. This game tries to shock you so much more than the last game. The last game was shock, but with the purpose, and it would hit you in the heartstrings,
Oh yeah.
and you'd get emotional and be like, "Fuck!" Because in the last game, everybody knows about the first 20 minutes of the game when Joel's daughter died.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
Oh my god.
When Joel's daughter dies, you're like, what the fuck? And Joel's a protagonist, right, of the game. He's like a old 40-year-old man in this game. And the first 20 minutes, his daughter just dies, and he's holding her, like,
Just holding her as she's dying, yeah.
cradling her, because she got shot by a military officer. Crazy, bro. That
Military
scene was
officer.
insane. But now we have Last of Us 2. Anybody? You should really only watch this, I guess, if you play Last of Us 1, because this is like for like the die-hard fans and shit. This game is meant for die-hard fans, but it's hard. It's a hard game to watch.
It's just too much to process what's happening. Like
and it's a hard game to play. And yeah, like you said, it's hard to process everything going on in that game.
like what Naughty Dog did to that game is just something you would never expect. Like it's something so different than any other game that you guys play that was from Naughty Dog. Like it's just something you would never expect from that game at all. Like the first 20 minutes, even the first 20 minutes from the first game was like, what the hell? When you play the first 20 minutes of the part 2, it's gonna blow your mind away. What happened? Don't you think?
God, I think it was like within the first hour. But regardless, all right, no spoilers. Just know that if you're playing this game, it's a game you're gonna hate. It's a game you're gonna hate. The intention of the game is meant for you to hate it. All the characters you've known to grow and love, you're gonna fucking hate. Yeah. Right? You're gonna fucking hate. You're gonna hate every single one of them.
Either you hate them or you feel confused of what they're doing.
And you're gonna feel very, very fucking confused. You're gonna feel very shocked in everything that happens in this game. So it's a hard game to watch. It's a hard game to play. And I would only recommend it to people that can be open-minded about the story, because you're not gonna like it, and it's intended for you not to like it. But the experience that you have playing the game is completely different than any other game I've ever played before.
So true.
Mind you. Like any other game. Because I've never had a game where I come off the first game loving a game so much and then hating it so much, but enjoying
at the same time.
Enjoying the game at the same time, because it's fucking suspenseful. It's like intriguing. It makes you keep on playing more. So we're gonna break this review down into pretty much like 3 little categories. Into gameplay, which is pretty much gonna be mostly no spoiler talk.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna break down into the characters and the storyline, or storyline and the characters, wherever that shit goes. But let's talk about the gameplay, bro. Let's talk about the gameplay.
What, the gameplay?
So let's go graphics, because everybody wants to talk about the graphics, right? It's 7 years in the making.
Was it worth 7 years for the graphic they had in that game? Yes, it was.
Yes,
it really
was, right? You can tell the amount of detail and depth they put into every single like landscape, every detailing
the
into
face,
the world,
everything, the guns.
Yeah.
The and how you say it? Infectors? No. Infected. The details that they have when you battle them. Out of this world, disgusting, but disgusting in a good way.
Disgusting in a way where you feel like you're inside that world.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
You feel like you're a part of that world. You feel like you're playing a game in like Doomsday, where like everything is fucked up. You can kind of buy everything that's going around, because it's been like 20 years after the whole outbreak started. It's like 25 years, almost 30 years, I guess. Around there.
Between the first and the second? Like the timeline?
No.
Okay.
I'm talking
yeah.
about just in general. The outbreak.
Yeah.
The
whole infection thing.
How the whole infection thing started.
Yeah.
From when the first game came out. So yeah, the graphics are stunning. Super detailed.
Amazing.
Loved it. We can talk more about the gameplay, about the weapons and upgrades in the gameplay.
Oh yeah, the weapons we have is pretty much the same as the first, but you get new ones, which the new ones are really, really, how do I say, they're really useful.
Exactly.
In the game. They're really useful.
The way I see it is, why fix what ain't broke?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why fix what ain't broke? I had so much fun playing the first one. I'm happy that they just made little adjustments to this new game in the gameplay. I feel like they got the whole like dodging shit.
Oh yeah.
A lot more better.
Way more better.
When you're dodging it, you really feel like you're dodging it, like in real life. Like you're moving back, left to right, and I love that, because we do MMA and shit. So like,
yeah, of course, that you feel it. Yeah,
you feel like you're in there. Like when they're about to stab you, like, oh shit, like you're almost moving.
You literally just back up like legit at the right time too. I'm like, oh damn, yeah.
Fuck, bro, like that's crazy. The upgrades, they have more upgrades in the game.
Way more upgrades than the first one too. I think they have like 5 different branches, I think. Yeah, right?
Exactly. In this game, you do get a crossbow. You got a flamethrower in the last game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
What else did we get? We got the crossbow, which was fucking dope as shit. We got AK-47
and a semi-automatic, I think.
And then we get a semi-automatic at the very end of the game. As upgrades, you get pretty much like the pills that you had in the last game, where you slowly get to like upgrade stealth and little tactical things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they opened up like 2 more slots that you can upgrade.
Yeah, I think
compared to the last game.
Yeah, I just totally forgot what word. I don't want to say, because kind of like, I don't know if that's you could say it's a spoiler or not, but I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think you could also have silencers. I'm pretty sure, did they have it in the first game or
I don't think they had silencers in the first game. I don't really remember. No, they might have. But I think they try to elaborate on the silencers in this game.
Yeah.
For the most part, because they made you like you could upgrade the silencer pretty much.
Yeah, of course you
to
could.
last longer, which was cool as fuck. The suspense in this game, bro. The music, the way it makes you feel a part of this world, like crawling around every fucking corner. I was watching Edwin play.
Yeah.
I finished playing this game almost like a week ago. Edwin just finished playing this game yesterday. I was rushing him the whole way so we could make this fucking podcast.
Mind you, since it was like 7 years in the making, I really want to take my time, explore, but nope, I had to
Dude,
rush.
the game came out 2 weeks ago. You have no excuse.
Dude, I had to rush. As an entrepreneur who has no days off, I had to rush this game. I was busy with myself, but this guy had to rush me. Saying,
I was texting him every single day. Yo, what part are you up to? Yo, bro, you there yet? Yo.
There was like I blocked him for an hour because he was like because he was annoying with that. But nah, I did finish the game, and like even though I rushed it, I did enjoy it too. So yeah.
It's a fun game to play. It is. It's suspenseful as shit. And I was watching you, and one of the scenes, and you were scared as fuck.
What? It's because I was talking to you. It was just I was talking in the phone like
because I was on FaceTime with him. He felt a little more comfortable. He felt like daddy was in the room. You know what I'm saying, holding his hand.
Nah, I just want to show who's the best player, and what you did so how I played.
Yeah, yo, I'm not gonna front, yo. Edwin got some gay play skills. He's sick at this game. He's sick. But that being said, we were playing on normal, and that's
why I hate things.
And the game does make you better, but you did get through that area a lot faster than I did because I was being such a bitch about the scene. Like, yo, they were just, oh my god, dude, the scenes were so suspenseful, bro. You just be crawling through a vent and shit. This is the one where,
I remember.
You're just crawling through a vent. You're just chilling. You got through the whole scene. You're like, we're cool. We're almost out. You just crawling through the vent, and then boom, something grabs you, fucking drags you right down.
Man, oh my god, that did got me scared. So I'm like, what the hell?
The game has a great way of scaring you, where you anticipate some and you don't anticipate.
You just don't even realize what's like at all what's happening, dude.
It fucks you up mentally. Yeah, mm-hmm. It's fun, bro. It's fun. I played this shit with my girl, so we were just chilling. We were just chilling on the bed for like 20 hours. Nice. It was nice because, yo, she was into the game. She was really into the first one. So then we're like, fuck it, let's play the second one. She was pushing me to finish playing the game.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this is like every 12-year-old's boy wet dreams.
That is right? So true. That is so true.
So like, she was like, yo, let's play. I want to see how to play, babe. I want to see. But she don't want to play. She just want to watch me play. Yo, my palms be sweaty in some scenes at like 2 a.m. in the morning when I'm trying to figure shit out. All right, so yeah, the paws, my palms, my palms will be sweating at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. at some of these scenes because it'd be raining. You can hear the thunder outside in the game, and you'll be in like a fucking in a house, in a dark house where there's no lighting. You have to finally flashlight.
You only had the flashlight, which
and they have those scenes where you gotta hit your controller because the flashlight.
Yes, dude. Like, oh my god, I'm like, no. I feel like when I did that, I feel like something was gonna come out, but thank God nothing did it. But still, that was a scary part.
It's crazy, bro. And yo, the enemies are crazy. The AI is good, like well done because it is a challenging game. First you try to the enemies they have enemies that whistle.
Annoying.
Crazy as fuck. They have like 2 new different infected. The called shamblers. The shamblers are pretty much like bloaters. I didn't really see much of a difference.
Yeah, they just like through acid, I think. Right?
Yeah, no, and then the stalkers. The stalkers were really fucking scary because you'd be in a dark room and then you're so accustomed to sneaking around the infected or like trying to trick them.
They sneak around you.
That they run away from you, and try to sneak around on you, and try to violate you.
Instead of you're the hunter, you're being hunted.
Yes, you're not the hunter anymore. You're being hunted. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I don't really get how the infected are able to do that, but fuck it. It made it more challenging. And they have one of the craziest things in this game, bro, is the dog killing.
Oh yeah,
you have to kill dogs, bro. And it's not like you just shoot a dog or whatever. Because even when you do shoot the dog in the head, it goes. It's just like, and you hear the pop on the dog, bro. And they have a way of making it feel like you really hate dogs or some shit, bro. Naughty Dog is not
playing. They weren't playing
with
like
the
that.
dogs, bro.
So if you're a dog lover or anything like that,
They let the dogs out. Woo.
just know it's just a video game. You're not killing them physically, like in real life.
I felt like I was physically killing dogs.
Yeah, I feel like every time I killed,
When you stab the dog and you gut it, bro, you're gutting that shit, or you stab it a few times, like
he stabs him. I use my silencer because I don't do nothing like that. But when I do have a chance stabbing, I think it's Zelda.
well, you're bugging. Zelda, you heard that?
You heard that, Zelda?
It's my dog. It's my dog.
But yeah, that
Yo, shit, dude. I would scare Zelda like that in the middle of the night. Be like,
yeah.
make some clicking noise.
Wearing a device too. If you're gonna upgrade your weapons, do not, and I repeat, do not get the scope at all.
Oh yeah, don't get the fucking scope.
Do not
The scope was such a waste of money, and there was no point in really even using it.
at all.
Like unless you're nasty with the scope for some reason, I would not get the scope. I would get the fire rate.
The fire rate, more
Definitely
ammo.
the damage
Mhm.
and the more ammo capacity.
Yeah, the scope. Do not waste your money on that. I'm telling you right now. Like,
fuck the scope. Scope's whack.
Yeah.
I'll get everything else but the scope.
mhm.
All right, so this game pretty much takes you from at first you're playing it very stealthy, right?
Yeah,
It really makes you like want to be suspenseful and move around and really be conservative of all your resources
of course.
that you're gathering, because you're scavenging so much in this game. Like 60% of this game is fucking scavenging.
Which is
Straight up.
which is awesome. In the first game you scavenge a lot,
Yeah,
and
you
this game you do the
scavenge a
same
lot.
thing, which is awesome.
So me, I'm trying to be conservative, and my girl is like, "You're being pussy. Use your guns." I don't know why that's my fucking impersonation of her. She's a little Russian, so
Hey, but
you're pussy. Stop use handgun.
use roll it. No.
Use cause I was trying to sneak around. I was trying to throw bottles, Molotovs. He's like, stop being pussy and use your gun. So this game does, because I went from being very stealthy to being really, really aggressive at the end,
yeah.
and it makes
You
it
have to.
so much more fun. So much more fun. So you spend a lot of time scavenging. It is very linear. It's pretty much all we can really say for the gameplay without spoiling it, right?
Yeah, that's all we
And-
could say.
And as far as for the story, like I said, there's not really much you can say about the story besides I had wished that the story was done in a different order than the way it was presented. And I feel like it was not it could have been more engaging. They could have made it more engaging if they put the story in a different order.
Yeah, I know.
Which I have no real problems with some of the things they did that a lot of people do have problems with. But I would have enjoyed the story a lot more if they had added more emotional factors to it and not cut off the emotionals after they presented with shock scenes.
Yeah, I know. Which is like I said, Naughty Dog was trying to do something different. You never know. This could be building up for, hopefully in the future, for a part 3. That could be it.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Hopefully too.
So without the spoilers, if you were to give somebody a review, right, 1 out of 10, or is it worth $60 to buy the game? Pretty much. Is it worth $60?
For us, a die-hard fan that been waiting for 7 years, yes. Regardless of what will happen in the game, yes, it is worth $60. In general, it is worth $60 because it's an amazing game. Anyone who played the first game obviously gonna buy it. But people who just started playing the game, I'm pretty sure they got played the first, then buy the second.
I think this game really is it worth $60? To me personally, it was worth $60.
Yeah, it was.
But this game is meant to split the fan base 50-50, right? So if you're gonna buy the game and play halfway through it or play a little bit, don't get it.
Yeah.
Only get the game with the intention of experiencing it from the beginning to the end. I don't recommend even watching the gameplay. This game is intended for you to experience it, hate it, the experience that you're having, and then really have the story come together with the experience that you're playing. Because you enjoy the gameplay, and the story is intended for you not to really like it.
Yeah.
So it coming together is a full experience, that you really that the game is meant to be played. Like it's meant for you to play. You can't watch gameplay on it. You can't do any of this shit. You have to get the game and you have to experience it for yourself. You have to put the 23 hours in. If not, it's not worth $60. If that's not your intention to play the game back to back, don't get it. If you have a perception of how you think the story's gonna go, don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You have to know playing this game that you're gonna finish it and that you're not gonna like what you see, and that's the purpose of the game. And to me, I enjoyed playing it. Didn't like the story, but it was worth $60 regardless.
The gameplay was worth $60.
I think they did something different. I think they
were very different.
Yeah, it's a very different experience than I've ever played. So
it's just the end of the day. Is your opinion if you like the game or not once you finish the game. It's just at that. That's just important for you.
Exactly. So if I were to give it a final rating, I'd say one, it is worth $60 to play. For me personally, as that kind of gamer. Towards others, definitely not. I wouldn't recommend it. You're just gonna hate. You're not gonna like it. You're gonna hate it. And I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, and for me, I'll give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I'll give you the reason why once we talk about the story, which I think we gave a good amount of time of no spoiling the game.
All right, cool. Let's just jump into spoilers. Fuck all this.
All right, so
all this civil talk.
Once you
spoiler free talk.
Right now, what we're gonna say, it's not spoiler free anymore. We're gonna talk about the game right now. So in 3, 2, 1. What the fuck, bro? What the flying fuck they did to that game? What the fuck did they do to the father of the game, bro? Fucking Joel died. Bro, I told freaking George. I called her when he fucking died. And that was the first fucking hour of the game, bro. Like, what the flying fuck? When I saw that, I couldn't, like, I had to pause. I had to just give myself a rest for, like, a good day because I couldn't resume that game when that shit happened. And the way he fucking died, like, really? Like, come on, George. Come on, the way he fucking died, like what? I
love your reaction to this shit because I went into the game knowing that Joel dies. I just didn't know how he was gonna die. And
what do you think? How do you think? What do you think? Like what? Like how he died? What do you think about that?
All right, so I have so many thoughts on how the fuck he died. One, the scene leading up to it was insane.
Yeah.
Because spoiler talk, fucking you play as a girl named Abby. You play as the girl that killed fucking Joel, bro.
You think that's worse?
The amount of anger you feel when you play as Abby and you experience what you have with Abby for like 3 minutes, because it's one of the craziest scenes where you're just running away from fucking crazy amounts of infected.
Effective, yeah.
I was like, fuck, trying to figure out where the fuck to go. And then boom, Joel saves her, bro. All right, yeah. So fucking going through playing as Abby and then Joel extending his arm to Abby was the craziest part. Was insane because he pretty much saves the person that's gonna kill him.
Not knowing that she was gonna kill him either.
And my problem with that scene was that it's so out of character for Joel, because Joel's been through this fucking hard life, this world, that he don't really give a fuck about people.
Yeah.
And maybe I get it from the first one. He's a little softer in a sense because he met Ellie. He was too soft on Abby, bro. I feel like he wasn't as cautious as he should have been.
Yeah, like in the first game, he was really cautious.
Yeah.
But when he went inside Abby's like little hideout where they were sleeping and everything with his brother Tommy. And you know how Joel is always cautious, he always has his gun with him all the time.
Let's get this right, bro. I have no problem with Joel dying in the fucking game. I had no problem with Joel dying.
Okay.
I had a problem with the way they did it.
All right, but
the way they did it.
But the thing is that if he was gonna die, let him die in mid-game or at the end.
I agree with that. And that's why I had no problem with Joel dying.
Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna die too.
They should have done it either midway through the game or at the end of the game where it would have been more impactful.
More heroic.
Heroic.
There you go, yeah, that word.
Heroic. I don't even care if he was heroic or not. I just felt like he died so unexpectedly.
How he died was bullshit,
so
bro.
So uncharacter of him, you know what I'm saying? But either way, was it a memorable scene? Yes, because I still remember that fucking scene. And I remember experiencing that scene. And the emotion I felt was shock and then just anger, which sets up for the theme of the entire game.
Yeah.
Which is revenge.
Revenge.
Right? Which is revenge and anger, which was to me was a bland theme. It was a bland theme. I could agree with that. It was a bland theme. But yo, the emotion I felt of wanting to kill Abby when she killed Joel was insane. It was insane. But the craziest part about this game is that when I played that part and I was like, cool, you know what? Let's go get her. Let's fucking kill her. I'm with it. I think everybody that plays that game was like, yo, I'm with it. I can't wait to kill this girl. Fuck it. But yo, we gotta play as her? We gotta play as her? Fuck. But I'm gonna tell you what. In the beginning of the game, I really did want to kill her. I wanted, you know, whatever.
Knife
get
her,
the revenge
destroy
for Ellie.
her.
Get the revenge for Ellie.
Mutilate her.
At the end of the game, at the very end of the game, when Ellie finds Abby
Again.
and Abby has been broken down, Abby has been tortured, all of Abby's friends are dead.
Her only friend was the Avatar.
Her only friend was the Avatar Lev. And that kid was tortured and hunger and starved. They were left on like a cross almost or some shit.
Yeah, was that place known as the Pillars? Because it looks like the Pillars.
It's crazy, and then you want your revenge as Ellie, and you're fighting her, and you don't really want to fight her, bro. It's a hard fight. It's hard to watch.
It's because, bro, she's at her lowest condition ever.
I know, and yo, Abby's built, bro. Abby got some brolic ass arms, and she's skinny.
Yes, because she was there for months.
She's skinny, but she's still ripped.
Yeah, she was there. She was getting tortured for months. That's why. And she was in her lowest condition.
Yes.
Her mentality, physically, everything was just bad.
Mind you, throughout the whole game, I still didn't like Abby. I didn't like Abby's personality or anything. But the way I felt in that moment,
dude,
was I did not want to kill her. And every time I slashed her,
they forced you to
stabbed her.
Oh god.
I didn't want to do it, bro.
They forced you, man, just to do it. Like,
and guess what? You don't kill her anyways. Yeah, both of them. I'm thinking Ellie's gonna die. I'm thinking that would have sucked if Lev woke up and killed Ellie.
And yeah. But the thing is that, you know, for what I thought for part 3, I pretty thought it would be Lev trying to get revenge for killing Abby. But then that would be like too bland. Like, come on, for part 3. That's what I thought. Like, that would be really too bad. Like, it's gonna like the same thing as all over again.
That would have been fucking annoying. I'm happy they didn't do that. I am happy that they let both of them live, even though I did feel like I wasted 23 hours of the entire theme. But the theme is revenge, and then how like the consequences.
What do you get out of this revenge?
Yeah, what do you get out of your revenge?
Yeah.
And the way they intertwine Ellie and Abby. I get it. I'm not happy about it, but I get it. And they did portray it in their own way. Naughty Dog did portray the story in their own way. And that's why I respect the way they try to tell a story. They try to do something different and new. It didn't work. It didn't work for me, but I can respect it, and I enjoyed playing the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they did Joel's character justice
at all. Like,
but that's the point, I guess. So you gotta deal with that. Am I happy about it? Hell the fuck no, I'm not happy about that, bro.
Never.
I fucking love Joel.
It's a father.
And I wanted to kill Abby, and then I didn't want to kill Abby. So you see how I'm confused? I'm confused. I don't know what to think. They fucked with my emotions or something. It's
because they let you play it from her side of the story too.
But yo, when Joel died, did I shed a tear?
Oh my god!
No, they just cut. Once he got his face bashed in, you see Ellie's face, and then boom, cut.
Yeah.
Cut to the next scene. They didn't let you feel that emotion. I didn't like that. Like, they could have dragged it a little bit.
Or at least Joel said her last final words to Ellie. He did not say nothing.
Nothing.
I'm like, wow, really?
Nothing.
Come on.
He was all he told Abby was just get it over with.
Yes, and pretty much he couldn't talk nothing. I'm like, wow.
He couldn't talk. Really? He was already fucked up. He's fucked up. When Joel got his leg blasted, though.
Okay, when he got his leg blasted,
I thought they were gonna cut his leg off. I thought he was gonna be an amputated Joel.
And then we would play amputated Joel for like a little while here,
like a little while or some shit.
Yeah, dude, but like nope.
Straight calls him.
Jesus Christ, but
that scene was intense.
Yeah,
so
it really was.
Did you like the scene? What did you think? What are your thoughts?
They nuts. Just saw my reaction to that scene like a few minutes ago, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Like, oh Jesus!
It's funny how you started. How the fuck? What the fuck?
Dude, that was That was my same reaction when I saw Joe die. No, it's but yeah, the way he died, dude. Like yeah, like shotgun to the leg. Okay, shotgun to the leg. If he still plays as how you say amputated Joe, all right, I'll know he'll die. I'll know. But the way he just died like that, like bro, come on, dude. Like, especially the people who was there with Abby. Like yeah, like they all died, but you once you play Abby's side of the story, you I don't know. To me, you like them. Like at the end, like when you play Abby's story. There's a few characters that I did like Manny.
Oh yeah, Manny.
Oh, I love Manny, especially that one that the one thing he said when you played in the beginning of with Abby, where he says, "Oh, I'd rather be drunk and watch anime." Like when Manny said, that, I'm like, yeah, Manny.
When I was playing that game, I literally looked
That
at my
part-
girl and I was like, "Yo, Edward is gonna love this part."
Yeah.
Of the game and he's gonna mention it.
But you know what's crazy? In the
Exactly what you
beginning, Manny spit on Joel after he died and called him pendejo. When I first saw that, you remember that, right?
I remember that. You reminded me of that.
When he said that, I'm like, yo, fuck you, Manny. Fuck
my
you,
God,
bro. Like,
he was the
why?
one.
Yeah. But then later, he was like, oh, how do I just get drunk and watch anime?
You know what?
I'm
Never
like,
mind. I'm happy how he died. Fuck that.
yeah.
I'm happy he died. I'm happy he died the way he did now. I was so upset when you named
Yeah,
that.
he said that,
Because
bro.
I did like Manny. Out of all the characters, I'd say I like Lev. I like Yara. I like Manny.
Yara's the goat.
And then I'd say Ellie, and no, I'd say Jesse and then Ellie. I liked Ellie so much in the last game that she dropped from up here to down here.
Yeah.
Ellie, can you stop drinking water so loud? Fucking thirsty, so fucking thirsty. But yeah, I didn't like Ellie too much at the end of this game, and that's what they try to do, and that's why I didn't like that they were doing that. But I guess I get it. But let's go on. One of the things that I did feel for the little touchy moment feel, I did appreciate the guitar in the game.
Oh, the guitar was
minion
annoying.
guitar.
Me.
It was annoying to you?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I just want. No, I think the thing that was annoying me from the game is okay. Yeah, it's good having flashbacks. Don't get me wrong, especially with Joel. But Joel was just way too many flashbacks to the point like you had to play for like an hour the flashback.
Yeah.
Like Abby, like all you do is walk when you win an Abby side of the story.
Yeah.
And
Well, Abby has a flashback.
yeah, Abby did.
And Ellie had the flash.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think the flashback with Ellie and Joel when they were in the
Memorable.
in the museum.
The museum where Joel
The
got her like
dinosaurs
the
and
yeah.
astronauts. Yeah, when they went inside the rocket ship and he gave her the tape and he made her imagine
That she was
what
going
it's
to
like to be in a
space.
spaceship.
Yeah.
Bro,
But like I said,
I felt the touchy moment there. That was the only time where I really felt the touchy moment, and it was a flashback, so I really wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm like, yeah, y'all trying to cheap out on a flashback. So
but like I
I
said,
don't
like to me, I mean, as a gamer, to me, like flashback, yeah, here and there, but not all the time. Like that's what I see. That's the reason why I give it 7.5 because the flashback was just way too much, and most of it,
flashbacks.
way too.
Well, you just don't like being constricted.
Yeah,
You
I guess you
you
could
just
say.
want to get back to the gameplay,
Yeah, pretty much.
and that one was more like walking and talking and shit.
Yeah,
More
there was,
like
I think
character development.
there was just one scene where oh, this was a beautiful where you when one of the flashback, which was my favorite, was Ellie and Joel going inside the hotel. Remember?
Keep going.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you could say okay. When Eddie and Joe was in the hotel, they're both fighting together. Like in the first game, how they fought together in the first game, and in that flashback, they're both fighting together. Remember?
Oh, when Ellie saves Joel.
No, it's when Ellie and Joe. It was a flashback. Ellie and Joe were going to the side of the hotel to go. It was with Tommy. Remember where you shot with the snipers first? You don't remember?
Mm-mm.
Okay. One of the flashback is Ellie and Tommy. Tommy let Ellie use her sniper to shoot.
I remember that part.
Yeah, and then after that, Ellie went with Joel to go to a hotel and to see what's around there. Like I think scavenge was left at that part.
I saw that.
Yeah. And then they were both fighting together when you had to fight a bloater.
Yeah.
And they had to fight the rest. You know, and that part. I'm like, okay, I like that part only
I don't
because.
really remember that scene.
Really?
Crazy. Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember the whole scavenging. I don't really remember fighting.
Yeah,
Like, alongside Joel. But maybe. But either way, it wasn't memorable to me. So it wasn't that memorable
You see
to
that?
me. But
Die hard, man. But yeah, okay. But that was my favorite flashback. But other than that, bro, What do you think about the characters wise, like Dina, Jesse, all of them?
So I like Dina's significance in the game. It's in the game, but I don't know, man. I didn't buy the love story too much. I felt some scenes, but I don't know why Dina really loved Ellie the way she did, to the point where she's pregnant, may think she's pregnant, and go all the way out for revenge, risking her life. And like, I don't know. I didn't really understand her character on why she did all those things, like for love, I guess. But like she had just broken up with her boyfriend 2 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? And then she just goes out and does anything and everything that Ellie wants to do. Like and she was being pregnant, and she was still willing to do all that, put herself through that. So I get it, bro. Like, they were in love, but I just don't buy her doing all that. Like, and that's the thing with this game, is that it tests your suspense of disbelief, right?
Definitely.
Like, you know, and you really have to like be willing to say, yeah, I don't really believe that shit, and then just buy the scene.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of pregnant, remember Mel?
Oh my god, bro! That
Like,
stupid bitch. I hate Mel so much, bro.
All right,
how are you a doctor
risking your life,
and you're pregnant,
scavenging,
baby showing, bro,
so much, like,
and you go out to scavenge?
Meanwhile, you see thousands and thousands of soldiers in the base, and yet they choose Mel to go.
There are thousands of people in the base, and you're the doctor. You're the top doctor,
trained from the first,
and you're pregnant, and you want to go scavenging a bond with your baby daddy's ex?
Baby daddy lover, whatever.
Baby daddy's ex. No, baby daddy's ex.
They went out?
That's Owen and Abby, yeah.
Did they really? Oh, I didn't know that, but I thought
Owen and Abby?
They had a thing, but they never went out.
I'm pretty sure they were together. That was his boyfriend. They were together.
No, they weren't.
They were together. They
No.
had a relationship. Yep.
No, they did it.
Yeah, they did.
No, they did it.
Yeah, they did, because the dad reminded Abby.
They know. Their dad reminded her, saying, "Oh, he knows how Owen looks at you." That's what I remember.
Nah, they had a thing. They were definitely boyfriend and girlfriend. In the aquarium, they mentioned it.
Oh, okay.
They were together. That's pretty much, I guess, where they split up. And that's the thing, is that the game wants you to buy into this little love triangle, and it's like they don't even explain it. They don't even flesh out why. And that's why I don't like Abby, because Abby didn't really show emotion towards any of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
She only really, if any emotion she only showed after they were dead.
Not even the. Oh, well, yeah.
After they were dead, did she show emotion?
Yeah.
The only action she took was to, oh, hey, let's just go find Owen because he's missing.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only action. Besides that, she could not give a fuck about that dude. She couldn't give a fuck about him. Two shits. That's how she treated him. And this dude was always nice to her. Owen was like always nice to her, always respectful. And I thought he was gonna be a dick.
Owen's a fuckboy.
Owen is a fuckboy, but he's a nice guy. He wasn't a traitor. You know?
He betrayed the whole Wolf organization.
No, he didn't.
He killed Danny.
Yeah, he killed Danny because Danny thought that he was a Scar.
No.
Did you miss that whole shit?
Danny was gonna kill the Scar that Owen didn't want to kill.
Yeah, Owen had pity.
Yeah.
He's a nice dude.
Yeah.
And then Danny said, oh, you're one of them. And then pretty much they had a gun off. He put his gun out. Owen pulled his gun out faster, shot Danny, and Danny was like, oh, he's one of them.
No way. Okay, I'm pretty sure I missed that part too.
Yeah,
Danny.
you missed that, bro. Pay attention to the game.
Excuse me, you rushed me to play this game. What do you expect?
You can't rush through that scene.
All I remember is that Isaac mentioned that Danny's last word is that that Owen said from his part that Danny was gonna kill the old guy, but Owen didn't want him to. Oh no, I think I'm wrong. You know what? Okay, you're right. Whatever. You're right. Okay.
You know what? Whatever, Adam. You're confusing the audience right
Yeah, I'm confusing myself too. What the fuck am I saying? All right. Moving on.
Moving on.
All right.
Mel's whack. Owen's eye to me.
Manny was the man.
Dina is eye. Dina's all right.
Yeah, Dina was
Dino's all right. The scene where Ellie lets Dina know that she's immune, and at the same time Dina
was like,
lets
what
Ellie
the
know
fuck?
that she's pregnant.
Oh my god! I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like
Like
one
two
shock
double
to
whammies.
another shock. Like
yeah, and that's the thing, bro. Is you don't feel any emotion. You don't really give a fuck. It's just a shock. It's just a
Yeah,
shock.
like,
and
what
it's
the
cheap.
fuck?
It's kind of cheap. I don't like that. But sure, whatever. It made the game a little more. You keep.
it
wanting
made
to
him.
find out what
Yeah,
happens.
of course.
I
But
thought Dino was a useless
side character.
side character.
But
Like
she
while
did
you're
come
playing
clutch.
the gameplay,
Yeah.
I don't think she didn't come clutch for me at
She
all.
came clutch for me. So, oh my god.
All the reviews I've been seeing, bro. Dina is the worst character to play alongside.
I don't know, bro. She did came in clutch when I ran out of ammo and she at the
Not
characters.
for me, bro. Not for me. She wouldn't even shoot. I'd be getting
Because you
attacked.
don't like her.
She didn't
That's
even
why.
shoot.
You don't like her. I get some sympathy in the game. That's why.
Maybe. But I liked her character. I didn't dislike her character. I just
No, of
disliked
course.
the way
The way she was playing.
the way
That's
she was
why-
playing
yeah,
when
yeah,
you were
yeah.
playing. That's the only thing. I didn't dislike her character. I just didn't buy her Ellie and Dina story, even though I did think it was cute.
Yeah.
I thought when Ellie and her get together in the farmhouse at the end and they have like a family.
That was really cute.
I
yeah.
thought that was cute, bro. I fuck with that. I fucked with that. I like that. What else can we talk about?
But you know what's
Fucking-
crazy too?
What?
Because you know how this whole game is about revenge? Ellie rather choose revenge.
Do you buy the fact that Ellie went all the way to St. Mary's Hospital and that she just happened to find a tape of a girl saying that the fireflies are gone and all this shit and somebody came and killed everybody?
I remember that scene, but
Do you buy, like, once Ellie went all the way to the hospital by herself,
found it in a random bag.
found it in a random bag,
Opened it. The first random bag too.
and then she had a tape recorder to play the tape. The lady didn't even have a tape recorder. I don't even know, bro. Like,
it's just
nah, bro. I didn't buy that. The fact that that's how she got her truth and all that shit. But sure, I guess the truth had to come out in some way or another, and that's the best way they could explain that. And then she hated Joel.
yeah. After that,
She's like, we're done.
like you know how you get a girl really mad and you be like, give me some space. I can't talk to you right now. That's what
Yeah.
Ellie just did.
And that was for like years too. That was for like a few years.
I think it was 3 years
It was-
afterwards. That
yeah.
happened. Yeah, right. I think it was 3 years.
It was years afterwards.
Correct us if I'm wrong or we're wrong, but yeah, I think it was 3 years.
Yeah, please leave a comment, comment down below if we're wrong, or
Yeah.
dislike if we're wrong. I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
do what you
whichever.
gotta do.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
At the end, you know us already.
Yeah, if you like us already, just leave subscribe
yeah.
and a like for the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, it's
Facts.
help us a lot. But yeah, man, like the game is most about revenge, right? But at the end, they both lose was precious to them. You get that, right?
Yeah.
Because Abby, yeah, she got revenge from Joel, like from Joel killing her father. But what did she lose at the end? Her whole friends. Ellie, yeah, she lost to Abby. She killed her friends, but what she lost at the end to go chase back Abby. Abby's still alive. She lost Dina and the small family.
Mm-hmm.
And the fingers.
Yeah.
that.
So that was the biggest part, is that the way they try to connect both characters, right?
Yeah.
Abby loses all her friends. Ellie loses. They both lose. They pick every character off, bro. They kill off Jesse, right? Ellie's friend. They kill off Joel, Ellie's side. They kill off too many people on Ellie's side, and then I thought they killed Tommy. Tommy didn't fucking
Oh
die.
my
That was
God.
crazy. But that's beside the point. Abby loses every single person in that room except Lev, right? Lev
yeah.
wasn't even in the room, sorry. Just every single person in the room. Abby loses all her best friends. Ellie loses all her friends except Dina. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. Like, and that's how they try to put their stories together. At the end of the game, Ellie is left with absolutely nothing. Like, she tried to seek revenge. She had a farmhouse. She decided to leave the farmhouse after Abby let Dina and Ellie live. 'Cause
Yeah.
there was a showdown. And
Big
in that showdown, I tried to kill myself playing as Abby.
I think everyone did.
Yeah, I try to let
Just
Ellie
to see
kill
what
me,
happens.
Just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that scene in the theater where you're fighting. Then you're like, fuck it, you gotta fight. And they have that big ass fight where Ellie's arm is broken. Fucking broken. Dina's face gets smashed in.
And get a shot from the arrow.
Gets a shot in the arrow through Lev. And then Ellie's like, don't kill her, she's pregnant. And then Abby's like, good. About to slice her throat, Lev is like, nah, don't do it.
The Avatar saved the day.
Boom. Say Avatar saves the day.
Bring peace within that.
Avatar Lev.
The last bow bender.
The last bow bender.
Yeah, because he did use only bows, right?
Exactly. And then after she let her live, spare her life, Ellie and Dina, they have the farmhouse, they have the kids. It's a nice, beautiful scene. Fucking Ellie goes back to get revenge, goes all the way to California, abandons her whole family. Literally just abandons them.
Revenge.
Tells Dina to her face, I'm abandoning you guys because I can't get Joel out of my mind. I need to do this. Does what she got to do. Doesn't kill Abby, obviously. Like I said, I didn't even want to kill Abby, but you lose your fingers because Abby bites off your fucking fingers.
Legit, like,
which means Ellie goes back, fucking no fingers, can't play the guitar. Most importantly, in that little scene that her and Joel have, she finds out that she lost her opportunity to make up with Joel.
Yeah.
Lost her opportunity to make up with Joel. The day before he died, they were just about to give it another chance.
Yeah, man.
Which sucked because that's what she was more upset about.
You know what Joe said? That got me like, okay, I feel like, oh my God, Joel, I miss you. When he told Ellie, saying, if God gave me a second chance to do the whole thing again, I won't change it any other way. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, Joel. You're a father to the game. Like, damn, the way you died, they didn't put that respect in your death.
Nah, they didn't do that at all, and that's crazy. But all right, just playing the game, going through some of these scenes real quick. Yara killing Isaac.
She was a goat.
Scene.
She was a goat.
Fire goat scene. All right,
she died.
All right, when you're playing as Abby and you go down into the hospital scene, crazy ass fucking scene, mad suspenseful. I was scared as shit. I was scared as shit. You fight this big ass enemy, fucking scary as hell, bro. I was shitting my pants on that scene.
Infected Snorlax, what you said?
Yeah, and like a big
infected Snorlax, right? You know, the big monster that happened at the bottom of the hospital.
Most intense scenes in the game, bro.
Intense scene, but my most strategic gameplay ever. Tell him, George.
It was. This is the scene I was talking about. I was watching him play. He was scared at first. He was definitely shook.
I wasn't shook, bro.
And then he tried to hype himself up by turning on the lights. And
the lights were off, bro. The lights were off. What you talking about? What you talking about?
He tried to be loud, like, yo, fuck this. I'm going in.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And then he would go in every corner and look at all the fucking infected on the corners and shit, and he's hiding in the wall. He just shoot the wall and be like, "Fuck, I got you." And I did get them.
Yeah, of course. You know,
I was like, this kid's smart. This kid's smarter than he was.
My infection senses were tinkling that time.
All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about the scars and the wolves.
Okay, the scars,
the factions in the game.
Dude, like
they added another level to the game, right?
The scars, yeah, like, cause all they do is whistling. You don't hear them talk at all. Like those whistling, you do is like someone Morse code for them.
Which I felt like they could have added a little more to their story. I'm happy they didn't go too much, but they were hyping up that prophet lady, right?
Yeah,
or whatever, the founder of
the scar situation.
And there was one note that I read. I love the little notes in the game.
That's good. Then if they don't have pictures in their note, then fuck that.
Nah, they made the scene feel a lot more surreal, I guess, or just more vivid. It added to context to the scene, the setting that you were playing as. So, and I liked imagining it. And it's just like a little 1 minute read, or like less than a minute, like 45-second read sometimes, whatever. There was one note that I came across that said, oh, like when you speak to her, like she has this way of talking to people, right? and like kind of persuading you or swaying your
Convincing you,
mind,
yeah.
convincing you, because she was more about like peace and shit.
Yeah,
and
of
like,
course.
even Lev portrays that part of her, but she's dead, so you never see her. You never see her in the
You
game.
just see her face and everything, but nothing else.
Yeah, you
That's
see her
pretty much it.
face, and then she's dead. Whatever, sure. Like I guess.
But tell me now, the part at the end when Lev and Abby was trying to leave from that island, that scene was intense.
The Battle of Haven.
The Battle of Haven.
Oh my god.
The Battle of Haven, dude, it was amazing. Like,
Scene was intense.
Jesus.
But see, and that's the thing that the game tries to do is that scene was one of the most amazing scenes, because
It was.
everything is on fire. All the whole
Executed perfectly.
stars, like all their whole territory is being burnt down, and you're riding around in a horse trying to escape and shit.
Got
trying to get
horses
to the
in
boats.
the bag. Yeah.
Got the horses in the
bag.
bag. Nah, but got the horses. All right, but anyways, that scene was insane.
Yeah.
That scene was one of the most best parts. And what I don't like about the game is that when you play as Ellie, the game feels kind of bland, and the game feels a lot more interesting when you're playing as Abby.
Very interesting.
Not because of Abby, but
Nah.
because of the scenes that they put surrounding her. All right, when you're with when you find Manny literally out of nowhere, all of Manny's fucking squad is dead, and you're hunting down a crazy sniper that killed me like 6 times.
Killed you six, killed me
Mind you.
twice.
Killed me 6 times, this fucking
Killed me
sniper.
twice.
I was tight, dude. I was yelling at the screen like, who the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. It's Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy's the sniper.
Do you know what's crazy too? I love Manny so much. Like the guy, I didn't know who was the sniper yet, but when they killed Manny, out of nowhere, I'm like, yo, that's it. It's a rap for whoever this nigga is. Who is a freaking rap?
Rapper who this guy is?
This guy is, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we gotta take that. Okay, it's a rap for this guy. And the next thing you know, when you know who was the sniper, it was Tommy.
It was Tommy.
It was freaking Tommy.
It was freaking Tommy. I didn't want to kill Tommy.
I'm like, nah.
But Tommy's a nasty, nasty shot. But and it was funny because Manny was like, "Oh, let's go flank him," and then boom, he got shot right in the face.
Oh my god. God. I don't know, unexpectedly. And Abby didn't even show no type of remorse.
Yeah, bro. And that again, these are the points I'm making. Is that it cuts the emotion because she shows no remorse. That's literally the most interesting character in the game.
Yeah, like in the
friendly character, trying to help her, everything.
Yeah, like in the beginning, they show how they're bonding, Manny and Abby. You know how they want how Manny want Mel and
You
Abby to
get
be
shot.
together. Yeah,
And
nothing like
no fucks given.
nothing, no
given.
crying, nothing.
No.
Abby was like, all right, whatever, gotta
Next
get this on the
scene.
go.
Yeah, let's go
God.
save this boy that I barely know.
Yeah.
Or this girl boy. Because Lev is a girl.
You see, I thought he was a guy because he had his head shaved. I'm like, I don't know, I thought it was a guy.
Exactly, and that was the point, if I'm not mistaken, was that
You
she
can't-
was a girl
yeah.
that felt like a guy and then wanted to shave her head to resemble more like a boy because that's what she felt. But it's against their rules to do that.
So yeah.
So she was excommunicated and hunted down by even his own mother, or her own mother did not want to take. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and that's crazy too because they were all about to Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
He went and took the boat to go like to see her mother one last time or to convince her, but the mother died because he was
And
trying to
everything
kill.
gets burnt to shit.
Mm-hmm. Very intense scene.
Which was an interesting scene.
Yeah.
All right. And then even when his sister Yara dies, she gets her arm cut off. We go through the whole hospital scene to save her arm. Fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gets shot mad times in the back.
Yeah.
And then you got Isaac who comes through and is like, yo, I'm going to kill that kid in front of you. You better move aside.
That's another thing too, bro. They didn't show Isaac like who he was. No,
Yeah.
that much. They didn't
all
build
they showed
Isaac.
about Isaac, he was the leader of the wolves, and all he did was torture people.
Yeah, but
And wanted to be the only nation, pretty much, the only faction out there. He
Yeah,
wanted to
the only
eliminate
group.
Scars.
Yeah, the only group.
Because they broke the treaty, I guess. So he's like, fuck it, it's war.
Yeah, but still, you know, I want to know more about Isaac again. But then again, like,
But he
whatever.
died.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, he's dead. already. He's dead.
Yara, the OG,
The goal.
pulled the
Win.
last minute shit. Boom! Shot that dude right before and then died.
Yeah.
Crazy scene. Crazy ass scene. Respected though.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, I mean, the game, as you see, since we're talking about it, you see there's so many confusion about everything in the game, right? So much confusion about the game. Like, you end up hating it. Like, the ending was okay. I didn't mind about the ending. Like, they both live. All right. Now we're gonna see what's gonna be for part 3, if there is gonna be a part 3.
So that's why my review. So we're gonna go through the reviews. We're gonna explain why I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
All right. The gameplay, I give it a 5.
Of course.
You know, half the game, half the game is the gameplay.
Yeah.
Right. It's a 23-hour game. 10 hours of it is story. 13 hours of that game is
Scavenging. Everything.
is the gameplay.
Yeah,
and I had fun playing the game. I had fun playing the game.
Hell yeah.
I had fun playing the scenes. It
course.
felt suspenseful. It made me feel something. The experience was insane. So 5. Immediately it gets to 5 points. All right. And now the other 5 points I could only give it, since there's no multiplayer, is really story and characters. All right. They did a great job of fucking over every single character that you love.
Especially fucking Joe.
Especially fucking Joel.
Fucking Joe, man.
They made you hate Ellie. They made you hate everybody in the game. Which is the point, because it's revenge. Revenge is an ugly thing, right?
Revenge.
Again, it was a vanilla story, which means it was so bland. It was obvious. You know, and then I guess you find out that, oh, revenge is not all that, blah, 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 you know. So it wasn't as complex, and it wasn't as emotion tense as the first game, which I feel was unintentional. Because they're not going to give you the same shit that they give you the last one, and they try to do something bold and different, which I can respect the shit out of. But you know what? Naughty Dog, y'all failed. Y'all failed to deliver on that experience.
Y'all failed what we waited for 7 years.
Exactly.
Well, we waited for 7 years.
So y'all gave us a new experience, but y'all failed to deliver on it being so impactful that we feel something. Because right now, all we feel is that we don't like the game. Is that we don't like the story that we played. So for that reason, I got to give it a 7 out of 10. I could have gave it a 6, but I gave it a 7 because they put so much work and effort into it, and it shows in the game. And I don't regret playing the game. So I think my $60 were well worth. It wasn't a game that I wanted, which is okay. Which is okay. It's fine. What the fuck? It's a game, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, of course. But for me, the reason why I'll give it 7.5, gameplay, like you said, straight 5, amazing, beautiful. But it just, different opinion. I just feel like Abby did try to show sympathy towards Owen. But at the end, she did brought Lev with her to, like, you know, explore and everything. Yeah. That's why I'm like, okay, so Abby does care about people. Like, Lev, they're just still together.
That's my point, is like throughout the whole game, she doesn't care about people. All she cares about is revenge.
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
And then even after she gets her revenge, she still doesn't really care about people. Doesn't even really want to make up with Mel. Doesn't even really talk to Owen. Hasn't talked to Owen after the whole shit happened. You know, like, and then after all these people die, doesn't really show any remorse, but shows mad sympathy for a kid she barely knows.
Of course, but like I said, you know, after all of that, who does she have left? And she realized that she had to protect her.
You know, I think they were trying to cheaply recreate the bond that
between Joe and Ellie had. Yeah,
with
okay.
Abby and Lev, and it failed. I like Lev, but I didn't like Abby.
All right, I get you, but that's the reason why I'll get 7.5. Plus, Dina and Ellie, like I see they're trying to do with the bond. Like I see it. Like I could see, okay, they're not trying to like have like you think it's half-assed.
Abby personality wise, I had way more fun playing as Abby.
Abby with those big arms,
and like the way she fuck people up, bro, just straight maul them with fucking.
She's good, right. But the downside of Abby is just like when you try stealth kill, she takes more longer for that. Facts. That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
but,
she don't have a knife like Ellie.
Yeah, so, like she's her bare freaking Hulk arm, like.
It's a good
but yeah, that's my rating, 7.5, because gameplay is amazing. They did try to do that small bond, which I'll give it an effort. That's the reason why I'll give it 7.5. Plus, my game style in that game was better than George. So
how'd you feel after playing the game?
Okay, after the game, bro, I tell you, I'm gonna tell you straight up how the ending was. I like it. Yeah, I could say I like it. Like at the beginning, I'm like, yo, what the fuck you did to my boy Joe?
My girl didn't like it. My girl was like, fuck that. I didn't like the ending. She's like, I didn't like it. She's like,
the only reason why I like it because there was no cliffhanger.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I just hate games with cliffhanger like so much. Like you try like to build for the second game, but like I just hate it because then it just make you like, wow, really. So that's the reason why I like it. No cliffhanger at all. Yeah, they could make a new story about it, but no cliffhanger at all. That's the reason why I like it. That's pretty much why I like the game. Like no cliffhanger. Okay, I'm settled with that ending. Whatever. Ellie loves everything. At least there's no cliffhanger. We're good. We're good.
We're
Yeah.
good. I respect that shit. Yeah, man. Ellie's storyline was crazy. Revenge, and then she learned her lesson. I can see that, and you know, like I respect what they did to that. But like I said, I didn't like the way they did a lot of the things. So I wish it was just portrayed in a different way. I wish it was. They could keep the game, whatever, you know, but they could just mix around the way they told the story.
Hey man, I'm pretty sure anyone who's gonna watch this thinks the same thing as you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like I said, like for the third one, I'm hoping that it's a redemption story.
Never know.
Because this is what I think that would be genius. Is Naughty Dog did what? They put the first game. You love the first game.
Yeah.
You hate the second game.
Yep.
And then they redeem themselves with the third game.
Win-win for them.
That would bring that 7 to an 8.
Yeah.
Because it was impactful in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And maybe people are being short-minded, you know, short-minded thinkers because they didn't get the game they wanted. But as in a long-term perspective, it was impactful in a way where you're not supposed to like it at all.
Yeah.
You know, but the third game could be that redemption
Never know.
of Ellie, redemption of Abby. And can't redeem Joel. Joel's fucking dead.
Yeah.
So,
but I was gonna say something else, but it just slipped out of my mind. Legit, just slipped out of my mind. Okay, whatever. But yeah, guys. So I guess we're at the end of the podcast.
we're literally at the end
so
of the fucking podcast.
what do you guys think about the game? Like, you hear our opinion.
That's true.
We
Yeah.
want to hear what you think. Just put in the comments what you think
leave a
about
review
it. Yeah.
down in the comments below. 1 out of 10. What'd you give it? I guess why would you give it that? Or if you even hated it,
Just
fuck
tell
it.
us.
Why'd you hate it? Just tell us why you hated it. Was the Joel scene enough for you to just stop playing the game?
Or was that enough for you to go continue playing to get revenge?
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Let us know if you want to even play the game after. I mean, I don't know. This is a spoiler review, whatever. So you should have already played the game if you're watching this shit.
Shit, it's been 2 weeks, guys. What are you doing?
Or if you're a savage and you don't give a fuck and watch this shit regardless.
Yeah, word. Yeah,
Let us know
guys.
if you wanted to play it. Anyways, it was probably my favorite. My favorite game thus far, I guess. I don't play too many video games, but
My favorite game of 2020.
so far.
So far.
Yeah.
So far. Our favorite game of 2020
I'm sure
so
the
far.
next game will do better, but yeah, man. That's
Can't wait for
pretty
the
much it,
DLC.
yeah. Leave a
But yeah.
like, comment, and subscribe down
Okay.
below if you like what you watched today.
Subscribe to the Geezus Show.
All right, subscribe to the Geezus Show.
Yep.
All right, follow us on the Instagram. We're gonna make a Jesus Clips page too, so
Yeah.
follow us on the Clips page
Merch coming
as
soon.
well if you don't like watching these hour-long podcasts. Fire.
Yeah.
Merch coming later.
Way later on.
Way later
Yeah,
on.
but later on.
All right.
Yeah, guys.
Anyways, thank
Thank
you.